Quick, graph y equals 3 times f of x, where y equals f of x is some generic function like this, by hand. This is part of the family of functions series. You will need graph paper, or you can download this PDF and print it. Press pause as needed anytime. So to graph y equals 3 times the f of x, this generic function here, we don't know the dance for this function, so we're going to graph using a table. And so creating the table, we're going to identify the key points on the graph and place them into the table. For example, 3, -2 is a key point on the graph. -1, 0 is a key point. 0, 1, 1, 3, and then 3, 3. I'll call those the 5 key points on this graph. To create the second table, we need to use the same x values, but multiply each y coordinate by 3 because that's the coefficient there. So 2 times 3 is 6, plotting -3, 6. 0 times 3 is still 0, so -1, 0. 1 times 3 is 3, 0, 3. 3 times 3 is 9, so 1, 9, and then 3, 9. We need to connect the points, but we also need to use the original shape of the function. So we need to look at that while we're creating these, connecting these points. So that's what it would look like, straight lines and curves where they are appropriate. Comparing that to the parent function, you'll notice from blue to green, the y values are tripled in not only these values here, but in each case, every single point. From blue to green, the y values are tripled. Now you try one. Graph y equals 3/2 times this generic function f of x for the practice. Pause to do this and then resume when you're finished to check. And here's the answer. It's been stretched out by 3/2 vertically.